Hey, what's up guys? Ned here. I just thought I'd go through some bits. People were asking me about how I do my videos and edit them and stuff like that, and I suppose I'll just start with the beginning. There's no great secret to it. This is the camera, one of the cameras that I use, right? It's just an ordinary Kodak Easy Share camera. Now these can be bought for about €50, but this has on it, it has a facility for making videos or pictures. You see there, smart capture, and then you go down to video. Now when you go onto video like that, right, it'll actually record for 30 minutes. It'll record for 30 minutes, okay, and you put an SD card into it. Now this isn't a typical SD card, 32 gigabytes, which will give you a lot of footage. So you basically just stick it in, the same as you do when you're taking photographs. Just stick it in there, put the camera on, and okay, you get the option. It'll come up here, and I just go down to video. Okay, say yeah, video, and it'll say okay, 60 by 48. So I just record, press the button record, and you see that's recording away there now. Okay, now that'll record away now for it'll do 30 minutes at a time, but when it stops you can just restart it again and it'll actually save all the footage together. Okay, so when you want to stop, I just press that button, stop. Okay, just click there. That's it, and it says processing. Now, and there's my video. Look, so I just play it again, you see? So that's what I use in the truck. Now, there are other things you can use as well. You see, this is another handy thing. See this mount here? This is essential, really. You get that with any dash cam, okay? Now, I'll give you an example. There's a dash cam there. That's a cheap version of a one. I only paid small money for that. It's only about 20 quid or that. But you see the way these are attached? That actually screws into there. Just take this lead out for a second. That actually screws into there, right? In the bottom, right? It goes in there, and then you attach it to your windscreen whatever way you want. You know, if you have it facing outwards or facing that way, or whatever way you want to do it, you can have it attached whatever you want. But the beauty of this is, you see, that because of this attachment, it doesn't just have to be used. Look, every single camera has one of those, okay? Now, this fits in here just the same. So I can attach this camera to the windscreen, or I can attach it anywhere else. It's a great. Now the one thing I will say, do you see the back of this here? Be careful if you're buying a camera and you want to use one for doing videos. See this here, this is plastic, and the problem with that is that gets worn and the threads get worn and this won't sit into it properly. You really need to be getting one with the metal. See the difference there now? That's metal or brass. Once you stick that into there, right? That's solid. That won't come loose, and it won't deteriorate over time. Okay. Now, the other camera I was using, and it's a little bit worn at the moment, is a fantastic little camera called a Smart Cam. Now this is a flip down LCD screen which I've subsequently broken. Okay, and that'll show you what you're recording. It's the same thing again. The SD card goes into the back there. Okay. So what you do is record the same thing again. This goes on the top. You know, like that, and you just put it onto your screen. You can move it around whatever way you want, okay? So when you're finished, you just take the SD card out, okay? Take the SD card out of there and you insert it into your computer. Just stick it into your computer there, okay? Now, onto the computer bit of it, okay? Let's pull that aside. See, it's maybe a little bit difficult for you to see, but I get as close as I can, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and look into my settings here, okay? An ordinary computer, this is just an ordinary standard, bog standard laptop, right? So we go down to start the computer. Now I move it down. I wonder if I can move that a little bit closer so you can see it, okay? So I'm basically going in now, and I've got Windows Movie Maker, right? Windows Movie Maker is actually free. So you can actually download that free off the internet, okay? So I'm going to click on Windows Movie Maker. Now, okay, that'll bring up that. Now, what you do is, you see up here it says add photos and videos, okay? So what you do is you can just click on that, and that'll bring you in. You see, these are all the photographs and all the video parts that I have recorded, photographs and stuff. So you can choose any one of those, okay, to add. Just click on it and press open, and it'll add it to your timeline. Now your timeline basically is this, as you can see on the right hand side. This is a recent video I did, and you basically put all your pictures together there. You can use animations here, which is like, you know, crossfades and stuff like that, you know. And you can use this, you know, or this one. You know, there's so many different variations that you can use, you know. And also for the photographs, to zoom in on the photographs, or you can zoom out. You know, you can do basically anything with them. It's a really, really easy to use facility. Now, to put music along with it, all you do is add music, okay? And it'll go to here, it'll give you the options here, add music from this current point or add music from your computer. Okay, so okay, we say add music, okay? Now, this will go into my computer again and it's showing me the songs I have downloaded. Charlie Daniels Band Super Hits, but I also have other stuff. You can put on your CD and get your CD to, you know, to go down through it, and you can pick any song you feel like, okay? Now, you just add that to your timeline, put the whole thing together, and then the video just comes up like that. It's very, very simple. You see? Now, also for this, I just wanted to give you an example, okay? See the likes of this now, this is basically a Google Maps, okay? Now, all that is basically is a screenshot, okay? So when I say go into add photographs, for example, if I wanted to add a photograph of that, you just scroll down to your photographs, go back actually to your pictures, okay? Now, these are all the raw files, okay? Germany 1, and it's a good idea when you have them in as well to name them Germany 1, Germany 2, or Germany on the way back. Now, if I scroll down here, there's actually, all the way down to the bottom, there's actually a part here that says, where is it going up again? Hold on now. It says screenshots, okay? Now the screenshots basically, there we go, there's a screenshot, okay? Now these are all screenshots I've taken to Google Maps. All you have to do is literally, depending on the computer, press this button here. It looks like the Windows symbol. See that button there where I'm pressing? That button there. And then press screen print, PRTSC print, and that'll give you all of those, okay? Now, it's not rocket science, it's very easily to do. You're talking about a simple camera that you can get from Curry's or that for 60 quid. You need one of these mounts, obviously, and you need an SD card. Now, the SD cards, be careful when you're buying an SD card, because the difference is that some of them are not HD quality, okay? Now, there's one there. That'll do 720p on that one, but the one I actually have in this computer or in this camera at the moment is actually one it's 32 gigs as well, but it can also do HD quality. So just be very careful when you're doing it. And then all you do then is basically these are all the files that I've done, Spain, they're all there. They're all kept there, save on your computer. Now, when you want to save a project, for example, if I want to save that project, okay? Now, I'm saving that project to my computer, but for example, if I want to see this file here, I'll just click on this button here and it said file, okay? Now, save movie. Okay, and it'll give you the settings here. It says here, look, save movie for high definition display. That's the one I normally use, okay? So that'll save it for you, and when it's finished then you can play the video itself, and then you can upload it onto YouTube or you can upload it onto Facebook. It's quite simple to do. It's a pity more people don't go and do them because it's great fun. The only thing I will say to you, if you are going to do these, like a short video like that, that's about 6 minutes long, okay? It took me, I would say, in the region of maybe 20 hours. Because you have to put the photographs together in a sequence. You can't just start off and say, well, I'll put this here and put this there. If you're going to, for example, do a trip for a couple of days, you need to get day one and you need to upload day one into your computer and put it on at day one. And then you keep them all together. But what you need to do when you're finished, you have to go through hours and hours and hours of footage if you're doing a longer video, and to pick out the good bits and to dump the bits that you don't want, you know. But you can, for example, there now I can go down through this here, and I can say, okay, let me see. That'll bring it. That's actually quite. But you can narrow it down, like for example, like to that. Okay. Now I made a mistake when I was doing this DG McCardle one because I actually spelt their name incorrectly. Okay, so we'll bring that up there now. You see, special thanks to DG McCardle International, right? So now what I need to do is to get rid of that, what I need to do is I just need to click on here and it comes up the options and I'll say remove. Now, there it is removed, okay? That's removed now from there. And if I want to write that again, so I just go up here and click on caption and I text it in, okay? DG McCardle, C, and it's A-R-D-L-E. Okay, that's McCardle. And you can go up here now and it'll give you options you can have any kind of lettering you want. You can have it yellow, you can have it green, and then you can increase the size of it. Okay, I can increase the size of it all the way up there. And then you can move it down with the cursor. You can move it up there, you can move it around, you can move it any way you like, you know. And then just to save that, then all you do is press play. So there you go. You know, it's so simple, so easy to do, and this is also all done on the timeline. If you're not happy with something, you can just basically, you know, go on to that section of it and you can remove it. Just, it says here, cut, copy, paste, select all, remove. It's very simple to use. It's called Windows Movie Maker. The camera is just basically an ordinary little Kodak camera, but I mean, I'd love to, if I had the money, to get a proper GoPro camera, because the quality that the likes of Trucker J has and a lot of other people nowadays is fantastic. I don't unfortunately have one. I would love to get one, and I hopefully will get one at some stage. But that's a simple, just quick, you know, run through exactly what I do for the editing, how I do it, the cameras I use, the SD cards I use. And listen, happy trucking. I'm going to be out at the end of April, hopefully, for Tarrant International down in Cork. As far as I know, I'm going to Italy for them, so I should do some more footage for you. But listen, thanks for watching, folks, and pity more lads won't go and do them. It's quite simple. It's not expensive if you're doing it the way I'm doing it at the moment. Everybody has a camera, everybody has a laptop, you know, everyone has an SD card. Just stick it in and away you go. Talk to you later, folks. Thanks. Bleeding hell, they'd have thought you were never going to shut up there. Mo, who asked you, Mo?